and good evening. This is Doc Severson for the ReadySetCrypto OMNIA newsletter market update. First report of the year for Thursday, January 2nd, 2020. And, the red continues to the downside today. Probably should have put that straddle on that we talked about the other day. I just did not like the sort of implied bump that we saw at implied volatility, and that was foreshadowing people starting to hedge already as we got into the new year. Now, what do we got to deal with here? So I've got the volume profile in play here because what I want to show you is that we do have this huge volume profile, high volume node, which is at 6,500. And this is because of all this trading that has occurred down in that area, and that does tend to provide support and resistance. In this case, support. However, as I've said recently, we can have, this was a nice double bottom, but it didn't get anywhere. What I wanted to see was the undercut, and then it just completely explode off here. It didn't do that. So I can't just sit here and say, well, I hope it turns around. No, it's telling us right now it's not turning around. And in fact, it's coming back down. Now, a triple bottom is a valid pattern. If we get a retest or an undercut or anything like that, and it blasts off of here, then hallelujah, let's go for it. But at this point, we have to assume the probabilities still do favor that this ugly weekly pattern, which we finally went into a weekly downtrend back here. So we just have to assume that this is going to be the probable direction until we do get some type of reversal from here. So I've heard of triple bottoms. I've never heard of quadruple bottoms. So if it does not scream off of this test of the third time, then we're heading lower. Similar to what we went through over here. It's going to be the same type of thing, just smaller. I think what we're going to find is that if it does cut through 6,500, it's not going to go drop like a stone like it did here. It's going to be much tougher sledding to the downside from here. So now the next target down here is about 5,200, and then from there, somewhere from 3,600 to 4,000. Oh no, I'd hate to think that we have to go through all of this again, because as we've pointed out recently, tops are an event and bottoms are a process. Oh boy. So rather than sitting there wringing your hands and saying, oh no, what are we going to do with this? Everything is going lower. Let's find ways to make money to the downside. Was actually trading the Digitex interface today, and it's actually gotten a lot better and is a lot fun to deal with. So it still doesn't have limit or a bracket orders. It still is missing a lot of functionality, but I can't wait for that thing to get released so that we can put some money to play with this. So watch out for 6,500. If it doesn't knife through there and bounce immediately off of there, then we're heading down to somewhere in the lower 5,000s, at least in the short term. Okay, one swing trade to show you right now that's actually doing well again is this seal. Or Sealy, whatever you want to call it. Boy, is that a nice triangle. And that is going to be building up energy real soon here. And what we care about is the energy on the weekly chart. And look at this, it's starting to scream higher. And as we get into the flip on Sunday, the Sunday flip, this should boom up again in terms of energy in the weekly chart. Look at the volume that's coming in. Don't know why this one is so attractive, but right now, this is one of the best price patterns I've seen in a long time. A weekly bull flag that really does look like a weekly bull flag instead of what became the weekly bull flag of Bitcoin, which is really not a bull flag. Okay, guys, that is it for today's report. Thanks for listening. We'll see you on the weekend edition. Take care and welcome to the new year.